Welcome to our part 2 of living in the van, and we're going to try and answer some questions that people have given us. People want to know about the bed as well, so we're going to show you that, and there's a few other tips along the way. Thanks.
Thank you.
Hi Miss Kerry, how you going?
Morning. Good.
What are we going to talk about?
Just some tips for people maybe waiting for the motorhomes and the things to look out for some warranty issues.
Yeah.
Because we did a little video with the last motorhome about the issues that we had and
with
how good
with the ceiling and stuff.
Yeah, and how good JAYCO were
with
getting them fixed. And this time around, we knew what to look for.
Yeah. And what did we look for this time?
So I started a little list and I've already sent my email, so you well, this is the process.
Yeah.
Okay, so I looked at all of this in that longer handover that we had, but it all looked okay then, and after you...
It's a bit quick.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And after you...
Once you live in it.
Like at handover, I couldn't go around and stick bits of paper up these to see if they were all sealed, so I've since done that. Same problem.
Yeah. Needs a couple of screws.
With the bugs.
A bit of sealing.
Yeah.
Luckily there's no bugs here.
There's been a couple, but if we were somewhere like in Coonabarabran...
Yeah. Would have been a different story.
A totally different story. So there's a couple of other things that look, hopefully they're minor.
Just a lot of bit of sealing.
Sealing.
Like in gaps and stuff.
Yeah, I think we'll do that ourselves.
Yeah.
The hatch above the bed, the fly screen part of it won't...
Doesn't retract all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The window frames. That squeak above your head when you're driving.
Yeah.
We thought it was the window.
But it's not. It's where the habitat meets the chassis, I think, and it's like plastic on plastic, and I've basically just stuffed a tea towel in it and it stopped it. So I think they just forgot to put like packing or something in it. Yeah.
So that's on the list. The front door doesn't really shut properly. All of the little... There's 4 prongs that come down and the top 2 don't lock, and I've got to do it with my finger. The bathroom door is not...
It's not shutting on the magnet.
It's not flush.
At the bottom, yeah. The
ceiling above the microwave up in there looks to me like it's sort of come apart a little bit. And the backsplash in the kitchen has got a couple of bulges in it.
A little bit of a warp in it, yeah.
And that's creating a gap in the window in the kitchen.
I'll just have a look at that.
It's probably hard to...
It's hard to pick up here, but just here, just there's a bulge, and just there. But it affects up the side of the window there, so you can see daylight coming in there. So we need that sealed or that fixed.
Yeah, and the lippet display did stop working properly again, and we
just rebooted it again.
We reset it again, so we'll see how that goes. But it's
yeah, it's been going a couple of days now, so it should be alright. We'll see.
You shouldn't have to do that. So the process is that you've got to make a list and send an email and
take photos.
Take photos and then wait for them to get back to you with an appointment. So I'm sure they will do that, and we'll keep you updated. So
moral of the story is, when you get it and live in it for a week or 2, you'll find out all the little bits and pieces where you couldn't do it in the handover because everything's so overwhelming.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. So a little update on how
the van went.
Yeah, how long we were able to free camp for.
Yep.
So it was 3 days, wasn't it?
3 full days, yeah.
We still had half a tank of water left.
Yep, but you didn't have a shower.
No.
Or neither did I. So it was very nice to get to Goondiwindi and have a shower.
So we had plenty of water, we still washed up. We did everything but run the shower. Yeah, so we still had like 60 litres left out of the 125. And we're still on the first gas bottle. Yeah. Like that's no problem at all. No, because we've got 2 anyway, so it doesn't matter. So I think if you were travelling with maybe even just a second toilet cassette, you'd be able to free camp for a couple of weeks. Yeah. Maybe a week and a half. Probably. Yeah. So yeah, definitely easy. So far so good. To be off grid if you're interested in that. Hi, just a quick tip. We do a lot of cooking with an air fryer on the road because it's outside and it doesn't make the inside of the van hot.
We just put it on the picnic table and plug it in, and away we go. And it's invaluable when you're travelling.
These in are all pretty corrugated from all the trucks. So after experiencing a lot of the different noises and things and working out where they were coming from, I have put some pool noodles in the...
You've cut up wedges, yes?
Yeah, I've cut the wedges of the pool noodles to go in the bathroom door, because that was really making a lot of noise. And also the shower screen in here, just to protect it as well. So that was really rattling around. We'll take all of those out now that we're setting up. This morning, crisis averted. You thought, oh my God, surely we're not having a problem already with the Merc. Wouldn't start. So over to you, Brian. What happened this morning?
I came into the cabin from the Habitat and got out the door and did some stuff and got back in and tried to start it. Wouldn't start. Said emergency mode, key not detected. And we were looking for a slot, an emergency slot, couldn't work it out. And then I thought to myself after half an hour, okay, what didn't I do? So I got out, I locked the doors with the key, I unlocked the doors with the key, got back in, started first time. So lesson learned, if you come through from the Habitat and go out that way and come back in, it won't start because the immobiliser kicks in.
Yeah, so luckily we learned something new because I was actually on the phone to on hold waiting for Mercedes roadside assist, because we couldn't work it out from the book where the emergency slot was. From the diagram in the book, it doesn't look like we
Have one.
got that. Anyway, yeah, so purely just the engine was immobilised because of...
We came through that way.
Not unlocking the driver passenger doors with the key.
Good morning. This is the mechanic we've hired under the truck.
Hi.
I'm too old to get down there, I hurt too much. Kez is just going to show you what the tyre guy found when we were getting tyres changed and all that stuff going on. Over to you, Miss Kerry.
Hi. So, yeah, the tyre guy just mentioned that, well, because they've got to fit a motorhome to a chassis that is a different size, they've just cut the chassis off without doing anything to it, so it's bare metal. And he suggested, where I'm pointing here, yeah, all in there. Bit of rust-proof painting required, so we're going to do that.
Hey, how are you? We went shopping for a few things for the van. I'll hand you over to Miss Kerry.
We got some seat covers. We got something that I really wanted, which was to be able to inflate the tyres ourselves. So...
Got the Ryobi, and it's got one battery and a charger, and that one battery fits lots of different tools, like most of you probably know, but we needed the pressure inflator. The sheepskin covers just to make it that little bit more luxurious.
So Brian, what are we organising today?
Made a few phone calls about a Predator A-frame towing solution for the Suzuki Swift.
Yep.
Actually had a look on the North Coach website, because they seem to do it all, and they have registered installers in New South Wales.
Yeah.
Australian Motorhomes at Bennett's Green, where we went and did our comparison video. They have an installer there, so I rang them today and couldn't get into April. That's how busy they are.
And it's nearly November?
Yeah, so it's a good 6 months wait. So she gave me the number of another guy in Toronto called Mr. Nomad?
Yeah.
Mr. Nomad, I think he's called.
Rang you straight back?
Rang me straight back. He can fit us in 3 weeks' time.
Awesome, hey?
Awesome. So we're going to do a video on the whole A-frame system for all the people out there that want to see that. We've had people asking us questions about it.
Yeah.
So we'll let you know, like, cost-wise, what they do. We'll video the whole process.
Yeah, and why did you decide that you wanted that particular one? There's a couple of different options.
I've been stalking people at different showgrounds and stuff. Caravan parks that have the system, and going and just asking all the questions about it. I had a look at Hitch and Go, but I just wasn't sure about it. It sits on a tow ball like a caravan. Is that the one that sits on the tow ball? Yeah, it sits on top of it. Yeah. These ones slide into the actual hitch. They go right inside it. So it just, to me, it's a bit more solid and it's a bit safer. Yeah. And I've done a lot of reading on it, and I think this Predator system is pretty good, like all up. Yeah. Well, that's very exciting that we can get it done in a couple of weeks, because we're planning the next big trip. February. Yeah. Yeah, so we needed it done. So, yeah, this will be a whole video, I'm sure. Absolutely. Okay, cool. For all you people interested, stay tuned. Stay tuned. Bye. What are you doing? Oh, getting those off. Oh. Headrests. You got that one off? Yeah. Okay. Headrests, so we can put on the seat covers. Yep. Separately. But I don't know if I need to get the armrests off to put them on. Remember, in the Renault I had to reef them off, because that was, and I've looked in all the books and on YouTube and I can't find a way to do this, so I'm just going to play with it for a while. Okay. So, got to take the armrests off to get the seat covers on, and I've discovered a little hatch just there, and it's a hex screw to undo and get this off. So I'll start. A hex screw? Well, Allen key. Oh, an Allen key. Yeah, same thing. Okay, so rather than just having to reef it off like the Renault. Yeah. When we thought we were just going to break it. Yeah, there's a little thing, just lever it up with the screwdriver. Mm-hmm. And then I'm pretty sure that's an Allen key. So that will just undo that. There's a washer and a spring loaded bolt. So that should come straight out. Get the seat covers on. Yep. Okay, latches off. Bolt, spring loaded bolt. Allen key. Really long bolt. That comes out. Just put it up, pull it off. Brilliant. Done. So now we can put the seat covers on. Okay. Job done. Seat covers on. And we didn't have a domestic. Hang on. So that we can see them. Pretty easy. How nice are they? We've still got to get the armrests back on. Yeah, but that was the easiest seat cover job ever. There was only like 3 clips done. Where did you get those from? Super cheap. Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful. Good job done. Good job. Okay, Kerry Ann's brand new toy that she loves. High pressure. Take the cap off. Monitor off. And set this little thing seems to be. Push on and lock. Locked on. And then checking 62.5. 62.5, which we decided we're going to put in it cold. We might be happy with that. Yeah, that's good for when it's on cold. But it'll heat up to 65. How easy is that to use? Very. And then unlock. Unlock. Pull off. Put your cap back on. Put that back on. But we'll show the back tyres, which are the problem. So if we wanted to put air in these back tyres, you can't physically get to them. I don't know if you can see that. Let me. You can't physically get to them. So it is. I can't even see where. It is. So you can't physically get to it to undo the cap. There, I can't see it. Like literally. Oh, so, it's okay. It's up in there. Yeah. You can't get an air hose in there. No. So what are we doing? We went back to the tyre place and asked them to source us some braided. Yeah, the braided extension lines. Extension lines. So what they'll do and a clip is put them on the internal and external dual tyres and bring them out and have a clip on the wheel nut. Will it be on that wheel nut there? Yeah. To save it going around. Yeah, so that we can actually put air in the back tyres. So they're ordering those in for us, and we'll go and have those this week sometime. Put on when we put that new tyre that they ordered for us back on. Yeah. And then we should be all good to go. Alright, seat cover's done, armrests back on. And what did you do, Miss Kerry?
I helped you.
You helped me, yes.
I helped you put the seat covers on.
And? We'll go this way. What have we got?
Put a rug down.
Cut the rug to fit.
Yeah.
So you got this rug from Bunnings?
Bunnings.
Bunnings. And just cut it to fit.
It was cheaper than buying it off the roll.
Yeah.
It was already just a long roll.
Was it a 3 metre rug? Something like that, 3.5.
I think so.
Yeah.
So I've just very neatly, as you can tell, cut it.
I wasn't actually going to go and see that, but that's okay.
Yep, good enough.
It looks pretty good from here. So it'll protect the brass connectors for our water filter.
Yeah.
Because the plastic ones keep breaking inside the water filter.
Yep. So
I've bought 2 of those. So 1/4 inch, 12mm to fit a hose click. If you've got water filters, they're a bonus because the plastic ones keep snapping.
So you hopefully won't have to keep replacing them.
No. So our bed is up here, drop down bed. The first thing we do is take this long cushion off and put it here because we run that along the window to protect the window, and our pillows go up against that.
So that becomes the bed head.
That becomes the bed head. It protects the screens.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so now cushions, nice and flat. And out of the way.
And we just have to make sure all of those cushions are
below table height.
Below the table height. Now, yeah.
Someone's asked how low does the bed go? Our bed goes to there. This table is a fixed table in this model.
Mm-hmm.
There is no telescopic leg, so you can't lower it any more than that.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to get a telescopic leg, how much are they?
I've read that it's about maybe $1,200.
Yeah, you'd have to look into it, but yeah, if you want a telescopic one to drop it down, you'll be able to drop it down to the cushion level, which is only this far off the ground, up to your knee height. But ours goes to there because it's a solid table. Right.
So that means we have to climb up onto the bed.
Yeah.
Or use the little ladder that comes with it.
We tend to just climb up. But yeah.
So we'll show you now.
We'll show you how high it is. I'll climb up and show you how high it is.
Yeah, and how big the bed is. And you're how tall?
I'm 6'1".
All right. So lesson in how to put the bed down.
Yeah. And if something happens, what to do.
Yeah.
So you unhook the seat belt up here. It's a safety belt. Come to the control panel. Hold the up button in until the lights come on.
And they flash sometimes?
Sometimes.
Okay. Didn't flash?
Didn't flash. Then down.
Yep. Keep holding the button in until...
until it goes to the bottom. Done.
Right, and you can see what we mean about how it just sits...
Just above the table or on the table?
On the dining table, which is as low as ours can go.
Yeah, because this table doesn't move.
Yep.
Alright, so it's hip height for us, but because we're pretty fit, we can just climb up. So what we do is use this cushion we took off and put it across there.
Because there's a window.
Because there's a window and a screen. So that you put your pillows against that and it protects the screen from getting pushed in, protects the window.
And obviously when we're in bed, all of those...
all the screens are up.
Screens are up, yeah.
Yeah, so it stops you hurting that. Like I'll show you, I'll climb up. I'm 6'1", and I'm nowhere near the windows.
Yeah, and we put our pillows down. Obviously you've got your pillow normally there behind your head.
And I've still got a good 8 inches that side of my feet. Yeah.
So how tall do you think somebody could be without...
With this on?
Yeah.
Probably 6'4".
Yeah.
Yeah, easy 6'4".
It's a pretty long bed, isn't it?
Yeah. Without this and just having your pillows up against it, probably 6'6".
Yeah.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah, but then you've got to be careful of the screen behind.
So that just protects the screen.
Yeah. Now, while we were away, we had a problem with the bed probably 3 times.
Yeah.
Where we would get up in the morning, go through the same, like...
Hold that in,
and nothing...
Nothing, no lights, no nothing.
Nothing comes on.
So, what you do is... if JAYCO are nice enough to give you a key fob.
I'm sure that everyone gets one of those.
It's the perfect size to reset the bed.
Yep.
All right, and how you reset the bed, over here on the seat belt, you push it in, wait a couple of seconds, take it out, the bed will be reset. And you'll be able to go again.
Yeah, okay? So 9 times out of 10, that's it. Worked, hasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Apart from the first issue we had with the fuses blowing, but
yeah,
that was a totally different thing. That's
because we had more stuff on here, and this button over here that clicks onto this wood up here to say that's its highest point.
Tells it that it's up.
It didn't go as high as it could have because we had too many things on. So, yeah.
So generally, as long as you follow the right process, which we'll do now to put it back up, but we've got to take that big long cushion off it.
Yep. Take this off. I hope that shows you how big this bed is. Yeah. Because I'm pretty tall.
Yeah, it's very spacious.
So, tuck everything away.
Make sure nothing's hanging out for the motors. Yeah.
Like underneath.
Don't leave anything on it apart from a sheet.
Yeah, because
we learnt that lesson.
It'll blow a fuse.
We learnt that lesson.
Alright, so we go back to here. We hold that in.
Till the lights come on.
You let it go. Now, we should be right to go, yes?
Yep, straight up. Ooh, sounds a bit funny. I think is that just the seatbelt?
Yeah. There's a seatbelt on the track. I think it's a bit dry,
needs
maybe.
A bit of,
it's alright now.
Moisture or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this will click when it gets to the top. Flashes. And that will go out in about a minute.
And then we put the seatbelt back in.
We put the seatbelt back in to lock it. So, sorry. Done.
Okay, and
put your cushions back.
Good to go until the following evening.
Yeah, all good.
So this table moves, like the top of the table moves.
It moves
backwards
this way,
and forwards.
and it moves this way.
But it doesn't go down.
But it doesn't go down. It's not telescopic.
Yeah.
But we've got plenty of room in here anyway. So.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. All good.
That's the bed.
Thank you.